Yo, how's everyone doing? I'm back, even though it's a Sunday, and I'm sitting a bit funky because I can't really look straight at the camera here, which is a pain in the ass, but it's too much of a nose to move my camera across, so this is how it is. What's happening? What's going on? It's a sort of a lazy Sunday. What's everyone been up to? It's a Warhammer stream, so we're gonna build some space wolves, I think. Yeah, but I haven't decided what I'm gonna build yet. Can't quite think. What up, Paul? How we doing, dude? Yes, so my camera's a bit high, isn't it? There we go. That's much better. So, let's move it. There we go. Now we're cooking. How was your Sunday? Yeah, alright. Not too bad. We had a child-free evening last night, so me and Caroline binge-watched something on Netflix, something called Lincoln Lawyer, which actually turned out to be very good, and I enjoyed it. And I didn't think I would. I thought it was going to be pants. And then, yeah, we were hoping to have a lie-in, but we got woke up at about 5:30, 6 a.m. by all the animals creating a commotion, and we had no idea why until I was like, oh, maybe they want to go out. The dogs and the cats were going crazy, and then I realised one of the cats was missing, but I could hear a meowing, and so next to our house, because we live on an old farm, what used to be a functioning farm, isn't anymore. Next to us, there's an old barn, which is a workshop for the landowner, and he was here yesterday doing some work, and him and the cats got on super well, and one of the cats got locked in to his workshop, and he left. He lives over the water and stuff, so we had to figure out how to get her out at 5:30, 6 a.m. this morning, and because it's an old building, it's got the old what they called, archers windows, the archers slit, which is, I hate that word. I hate the word slit. He had them all bricked up, but one isn't bricked up, so we had to try and coax her across and around the back and get to jump up, and I managed to squeeze her out of the gap, so it's okay. Yeah, and we stayed up then and watched a film, went and picked the kids up from the grandparents, Remembrance Day parade, did that, and now, yeah, we went to the Swallow Cafe in Dunoon, went there for some lunch and a coffee, because it's awesome. And now it's home to build some Warhammer. So that's the plan. But I don't know what I'm going to build yet. So if there is actually people who are interested, I'm going to let you guys decide what I build. I will run through what I've got and what I've built so far. And then, yeah, people can decide. So I will get that stuff now. Let me just send this message. I think I'll jump in Discord with the boys. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Hello,
What up,
Governor.
boy?
How we doing?
I was just pulling up your motherfucking stream.
Hell yeah. Well, I don't know what I'm going to build, so do you guys want to decide what I build?
I do not want to decide what you're going to build, but
Oh,
I
I do.
will help you decide what you want to build.
Okay. Well, I've done a bunch of the Grey Hunters before. Oh, that'd be better in this camera. I've done most of them, but I've got some of their stuff left. Some bits and pieces. And then I've still got a load of the combat patrol to build, but I've done a few of them. The big mecha guy I've done, but he's currently injured. He lost a limb in the move.
Oh no.
Oh no. Sucks. I was gutted because it took me like a month building that and painting.
You really did it.
Yeah, it took me a long ass time.
Oh man, I don't even want to do mine now.
Yeah, but I haven't done I've only done like the base paint. I haven't done all the details and stuff on him, but he needs his legs repairing. But there's still a bunch of like squad members to do.
Do you repair his legs, or do you just make them into a broken leg of the machine with blood and fucking robot shit?
That's actually,
You know what I mean?
it's actually a fantastic idea, Rob. And then I've got these, which are new. They're still in the cellophane wrapping, which I have no idea how you build, and they are going to be a mission to paint. An absolute mission to paint. So whatever I build now, I'll build for like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and then these boys have been primed. Hang on, I need something to put them on. So this guy has been primed that I built not last week, week before. This guy's been primed, but he also had a casualty. I need to change the focus on my camera because it's horrible. We go. So he's been primed. More focus. There it is. He's been primed. And this guy has also been primed, the grappling hook dude. But his arm fell off because I took him outside, put him in my spray booth, and the wind blew my spray booth over, and my models fell out, and his arm came off.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, but it should glue back on once the I'm hoping it'll glue back on, even though it's primed, and the glue will still take.
You should just put a fucking hook there, bro.
What,
You know
just
what I mean?
where the stump would be, not even an arm and a hook, just a little tiny.
Some fucking rugged shit, dude.
So they'll get painted shortly, but I want to build something first. So what shall I build then? Grey
Well, I
Hunters.
mean, what are my options?
Well, Grey Hunters, which I've kind of done most of them. I've got my Combat Patrol, which is my normal infantry dudes. Or I've got the brand new Thunderwolf Cavalry, which are Space Wolves with axes and swords riding robotic wolves.
I think you should do the wolves one, but I think you should do it. Are you painting or building?
Just building for now.
Okay, cool. I'll just go F myself then.
I can't straight paint. You have to primer them first, so you have to use the spray on primer this stuff. Which this isn't.
Well,
This isn't. So all my other models are primed with matte white, but I had this stuff which is called white bone, which is more of a bone color matte finish. So it's a bit darker and creamier.
you trying to make me trying to get me worked up, or what's going on here?
Paul Scuzz says, finish what you started first. Well, if I was to finish my Combat Patrol, it would be a 18-hour to 24-hour stream. Because I've still got a bunch of these to build.
Let's do one of the big robots.
I don't have one. I've built it already. We've been through this. Why don't you listen to me?
I don't usually.
Have you been here
so
for the past
upset.
like 10 minutes?
No, brother. I'm doing a dungeon right now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like with this cam on, when I'm not building anything, I need to be talking with my hands.
Oh, Donald Trump over
That's
here.
gotta be funny.
I should put sock puppets on and turn my main camera off and just just do a sock puppet stream. Does anyone do puppet streaming? Like a puppet show, write a whole story and then
Just life,
stream
baby.
puppets.
Love you. Drive safe.
I'm not going anywhere. Thank you, though. Are you just talking about in general? I should usually drive safe. I got it.
Always.
You can't say that to someone in general without them going anywhere, otherwise it sounds super sinister.
Hey, drive safe.
Yeah, if you just say to
my wife.
if you casually say to people, "Hey, how's it going, man? Drive safe."
Strap in.
Make sure you drive safe.
Yeah.
What did you do to my car, bro?
yeah.
Click it or
Is
ticket.
there a
Have you
reason
checked your
why
brakes?
Have you checked your brakes lately? How are your
I was
brakes?
just saying, I check my brakes. I don't know why you're so
Pump the
worried.
brakes a bit.
All right. I'm intrigued to see what the Thunderwolf Cavalry looks like, so I'm going to open it. I'm going to do my usual thing where I open a pack, start building it, and then open another pack and start building it.
You should be careful with that. I did that, and then I need David to save me and help me.
Why?
Because I'm a newbie and I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, this is cool. Let me try this one right here, and then I got mixed up with the parts and
Oh, really?
yeah.
I mean, it's not an exact science. You can hit bashing as a thing. I don't even think it's like none of mine are built standard.
Like but like the first thing I want to build, I don't want to build some fucking Frankenstein's monster. You know what I mean?
How dare you, dude?
Why?
I had feelings.
Well, I don't know.
Why don't you try getting caught up in a billion trillion little tiny pieces and then being remade, okay? It's not
I
as
don't
easy
know
as
if he got cut up that much, but alright.
Maybe we should
Well,
ask
just-
ChatGPT how many pieces Frankenstein got cut up into.
the audacity is all I have to say.
Oh my god, this is somewhat complex.
The wolves.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, actually, is
Well,
it?
Actually.
Actually.
He called you a nerd.
I think none of them are going to have guns. I think they're all going to have melee weapons.
I'm actually making fun of my son when I do that.
Yeah?
Yeah, when Abel was into dinosaurs and shit like that, I called a pteranodon a pterodactyl, and he was like, well, actually, it's a pteranodon. So, it's fucking hilarious. We will never let him let down. He was like 3. He was like 3 years old. Actually.
And now we'll never try and be right about anything again because you've just given me
Yeah.
a complex about being right.
Don't say that, because Mandy really thinks that I have, and I know I have.
Yeah, I'm kidding. I'm playing. You haven't. Maybe.
Well, that's what therapy is for.
Oh, the Remembrance Parade thing here was cool. It's the first time I've done one here. There was a huge American flag and a dude walking around with it. You know, they call it a standard. They do, don't they? And it's like a flag on a pole, and they march around with it and wear white gloves and stuff.
Guide on. Or, fuck are they? I forget what it's called.
It's called a standard, isn't it? Standard bearer.
I got no fucking clue.
Yeah, well, there was one of
Already
them.
so long ago. Leave me alone.
Because there used to be, I didn't know there was a huge up until I think like the 80s, there was a big American submarine base here, where I live. And it got decommissioned. It's just full of American seamen around here.
Your house has been full of American seamen since the first day I got there, buddy.
Since the first time you visited.
Hey-o.
Never.
Melee.
I think we're crazy. You should see us naked.
Melee.
I have.
I know.
I think I've seen you naked more times than I've seen myself naked.
Oh, you don't see yourself naked a lot. That's weird.
It's strange. I was gonna say the same thing.
I knew that was. I thought like something like I see you naked all the time was coming.
Through your winder.
Do your window.
Through your winder.
You don't have to.
Through the window.
You don't have to watch from outside, dude. The weather at this time of year is terrible. Just let me know.
The weather outside is frightful. Get out of my head. That's funny as
Dude.
fuck.
I don't understand what that is.
Are you talking
what
about
it
initiating
is.
a sexual relationship with me, Dan?
It is what
Allegedly, maybe.
That's true.
Allegedly.
That is true. That's fair.
Tracy made some homemade pain au chocolat.
Alright, let's try English.
Mm. God, it's good. It's like sweet bread with chocolate in the middle, and you bake it. What up, Francois Marion? Welcome to the stream.
So like a
It's Francois. Say it right.
Stop.
Francois.
Franco is what? Franco is what?
What is it?
What is it? God damn it, dude. Are we the same fucking people or what?
In each
This
other,
is
as each other. Dude.
Crazy.
Dude,
This is crazy.
there was a guy at he's at Subway. He works at Subway around here. And his name is. Were you there? His name is The. THE.
What?
I don't know. His name is The, and I was like, I took everything in me to be like, the what? Like every time I talked to him, because he had a name tape on his head that said The.
THE. Oh
Yeah,
my
he's
gosh.
Vietnamese. So.
Oh,
I
okay.
guess.
Yeah.
How would you say that? I don't think it would
He
just.
is.
Heh.
Because it comes
Maybe.
from
I don't know.
Maybe.
Vietnam.
Or like te.
I have no idea.
Maybe. We're up. Oh yeah. Oh, where you going? I'm just going for a beer with.
I'll slap the shit out of you.
That was mediocre at best, but it's still,
Twas.
still got a laugh.
Hmm.
Right,
We're back. I'm gonna go have a cigarette.
can we not promote nicotine use on my stream, please?
You cannot promote anything.
Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'll build the wolves, or wolves.
It's actually Weelf.
We
It was hard
We-
to say.
Wheels? Is that
W-E.
is that American English?
Yeah, it's pronounced Wilf. An I.
The Wilfs.
It's actually a herd when it's above 3.
You know there's wild Wilfs in Colorado?
Yes, I do know. Is there wolves? Yeah, there's definitely wolves in Colorado. Every animal. There's elephants in Colorado.
No. Okay, I think you might
There's
be
a zoo.
wrong there.
There's a fucking zoo. You're gonna tell me they don't have an elephant?
Surely.
No, but you're right.
Waifs. It could be waifs. There cannot
I
be
think it's
elephants in
wolf.
Colorado. Like even in
Not-
zoos.
Not like raw elephants, but
The
like
raw-
in zoos, yeah.
But there's plenty of cooked elephants. Elephant steaks.
It's just a wild animal. It's just a raw animal. Sorry, it is though.
I think it's too cold certain times of year to have them. The heating bills would be insane. Yeah, so I'm gonna build the waifs or wheels first, all 3 of them, and then the people to mount them. But I won't put them on. I'll lacquer and maybe paint. No, lacquer, paint the wolves, paint the men, then stick them on. I think that is the best course of action.
I'm glad that you finally embraced yourself and fully found a hobby that you love. Painting men is gotta be one of the coolest things you've ever done.
My favourite bit is applying all the sticky stuff to them.
I wonder what that feels like. We should do that next time we get together. You just like apply sticky stuff to my face. And then you paint me.
I'm most definitely getting my account terminated after this stream.
No, because... No? What are you talking about? That would be what? Not correct.
I hope not. I think it's these bits first. Oh no.
Brandon?
Ah, there we go. Ah, huzzah!
I gotta wake up the fucking baby.
Yeah.
Baby
the
time.
Baby.
Save the children! They're coming in through the back door. Save the children!
Isn't it Save the Baby? Is that from a
That's
Stephen King movie?
Yeah, Pet Cemetery.
Pet Cemetery, that's it.
The baby's name was Gage, and it was walking across the street.
Yeah?
The truck came. And fucking... Get the baby! The baby! And then he was struck down.
Dear. Sounds horrendous.
And then he got planted in a I don't know why I just referred to a burial as being planted. It seems like a nicer way to say it.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? I want to be planted in like I'm just a conscious tree seed. This is my philosophy.
Are you okay?
You know what I am.
Yeah. I know exactly what you are. You ragamuffin.
You rigamarand. I don't know what that is, but
Brigand.
I've heard that word.
That's a good one.
Brigand.
Brigand. Isn't
Give me
that
the brigand.
what's the meaning of that word? Brigand. If anyone in chat knows what brigand means, type up immediately. You're not allowed to Google it. You have to have the knowledge.
Yeah, cheaters. It's a member of a gang that ambushes and robs people in forests and mountains.
Ah, brigands.
Well, the same thing as a randersacker, if we're being honest.
Yeah, it is actually.
That's exactly what I imagine a randersacker to be. And randersackers must always have a stick and like a burlap sack at the end of it.
Yeah, but with like a really shitty floppy like style wizard hat.
Okay, so basically Gandalf. What?
Gandalf's hat isn't shitty, dude. How dare you? What are you saying?
They already made one for 2000.
Nice. Alright, I love you, kiddo.
How's the house going, dog?
Oh, yeah. It's going good. I mean, it's not going bad, but it's...
Well, I heard you saying you were hurting and aching. What were you doing there yesterday?
We did the roof. We
What?
took off all the shingles. Then we climbed up, and we climbed up. Obviously, took off all the shingles. Then took off all the old wood shit that was up there. All the nails came out. Cleaned off all the beams up on the roof, and then laid out like Pavatex insulation blocks. Very big.
like big, thick, like blocks of foam, basically.
Kind of like foam, but it's not. This is like This is like wood. smashed together.
Right, like compressed sawdust.
Pretty much, yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah.
It keeps rooms cool. Yeah, so we put like, it's like, I want to say they were like 10 to 15 centimeters
Right.
thick, huge. So we laid those out on both sides of the roof, and then prepped the cross. Well, I don't know what the fucking word is, like lattice work maybe, I guess. Yeah, so it was just a lot. It was 23 hours of me at the house from Saturday and Sunday.
23 hours?
In total from Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, I thought you meant like straight.
Oh, fuck no. Anything for 23 hours straight.
I can't do anything for 23 hours. I barely stay alive for 23 hours each day. Wait, oh no, it's 24 in a day, isn't there? My bad. So if he's that way... Wait, which one did I just cut off? Oh, just cut 11 off. Which is that one that's in my hand? So 11's the back right. And how does this go? Oh, I see, there's a little... Oh, I see, that's cool. Okay. This is really fiddly. Oh, I didn't add my affiliate logo thing to the stream, actually. I need to do that. Get these paws on, then I'll do it.
Dude, frig off, guys. She's the whiz. Jake, I sent you a new friendly request.
Jake is not here, dude.
When did he leave?
He said he
Oh,
went.
he went to smoke, yeah, duh.
Yeah. Wait. What the dickens? Well, I'm not very happy about that.
Break it again?
No, so one of these paws, so the paws on them are like really small and fiddly. But where it's attached to the sprue, you know, the plastic thing that it's attached to, it's attached by one of the small claws, so when you snip it, it takes the claw off with it.
Oh, yeah.
Or what I should say is, when I snipped it, I took the claw off with it, but it's definitely a manufacturing problem, and it's nothing to do with my ability.
No, it's...
What up, Macarius? How you doing, dude? What are you building today? I am building some Thunderwolf cavalry for an hour or two, and then I've got the two that I built on the last stream to paint, because they're lacquered and ready to be base coated. Okay, I'll repair that at a later date, I think.
You're gonna definitely lose that little piece.
No, because it's still attached to the sprue, so the bit that's come off I'm gonna stick on. And we'll just hold this together for a minute. I was gonna put like some Warhammer lore on in the background, but I actually don't know if I'll get told off by YouTube for it. And I've had loads of copyright problems with my videos, you know.
Yeah, fucking YouTube's ridiculous.
Well, I've got an Epidemic Sounds account. So for my main videos, Epidemic hadn't I don't know if they hadn't linked, even though I did it in my profile. They mustn't have made the connection between my YouTube channel and my Epidemic Sounds account. And then the music that I'm playing now, every stream that I do, I get a copyright strike for every single song that's on there, even though it's on YouTube as DMCA-free streaming music. And when I appeal it, the decision always goes my way. But I have to appeal for every single song. So let's say I'm streaming for 4 or 5 hours, and each song is, say, 3 or 4 minutes long. I've got to send an appeal for every single one of them.
Weird. You should email them.
I have a couple of times, and I've had nothing back. So that's a massive pain in the ass. And it's already on their platform titled copyright-free music. So if that isn't correct, then they need to do something about that, right?
Well, yeah. I mean, they have enough money. They could hire like they could build a whole new company just for your problem and still not run out of money. Like, wouldn't even...
Or solve the problem.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just...
But my main gripe is that they go to long lengths at censoring stuff that is not meant... What is it now? There's an option in your... When you upload a video, it says, does this video portray something that it isn't, if you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. They give the power to anybody on the internet to decide
whether or
like,
not...
oh,
it's dangerous, though,
offensive.
actually.
Extremely dangerous.
Yeah, because that's how you
everyone who
get rid
doesn't
of
have
stuff you don't
opinion-
like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm all for free speech in any direction other than, okay, extremist shit that you're, like, talking about, like, actual trying to get violence, right? You know what I mean? Like,
Mm-hmm.
the normal weird shit, but
Yeah.
opposing
Views.
opinions doesn't... Yeah.
Well, not just that. You got the big problem is with people who have a significant following. Right?
I wish people would put less...
Because they
less
have more
fucking
power, they
stock.
have influence.
I just wish people wouldn't put as much stock in the fucking... Anybody who tells me, they're like, oh yeah, I listened to so-and-so and so. It's like, okay, did you just listen to what they told you, or did you actually listen to what they say and then think
yeah.
about it for yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
Or just- you know what I mean? Like that. It's okay to listen to somebody on YouTube and think about it and sit
Mhm.
down and
Rather than just
It's just-
absorb it and take it as gospel.
exactly.
Yeah.
And it's more fun that way to question everything. I love questioning all that shit on both sides. And
Yeah.
I'm Republican, but
Well, I don't know.
I'm more facts than I am Republican. So
I
it's
wouldn't
like,
I wouldn't say you are, but don't let me tell you what you are and what you're
I
not.
know. It's just like, yeah, I agree with way more Republican shit than I do liberal bullshit, but I also think they're all fucking crooked.
Well,
motherfuckers.
I've been using this a lot, the word of perspective. Like, it's such a fucking key word in everything. So, like, your perspective of what you believe is that you are Republican, right?
Hmm? Well,
But-
no, I'm more libertarian than anything else, which is your own thingy. Like, not your own, but government should stay out of private shit.
Yes, yeah, I do. I totally agree with that. But what I was saying about perspective is that, like, you haven't just got the perspective of the argument; you've got the perspective of the beliefs of that person of the argument. So, like, your perspective of Republican is different to someone who is a Democrat, or to someone who is, you know, whatever, the opposite, or even a Republican, because some Republicans have a different perspective and view on what being a Republican is, right? So there's like
Yeah, of course.
so many different like faces to what each
There's like
thing
different
is.
sub schools.
Yeah. And that's what people don't take into account as well. And they think the perspective is just the argument. The perspective is just what the view of what the argument is. When actually there's a whole thing behind that. Well, that person might actually think that because their perspective of being X, Y, or Z is different to yours. Do you see what I mean?
I think I get the gist of what you're saying. Like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm a little bit. That was a lot.
Yeah, it was a lot
But
very
I
quickly.
don't remember a point where I was like, nah. But, so that's good.
It's not simple, man. It's not simple at all.
Everything is awesome when you're part of a team. Oh golly, gosh, I'm gonna go wake up the baby. BRB.
Not that baby.
Got that baby. My sister hates when I do that. She's like, oh, get the baby. She'd be like, Robbie, stop it. We'd talk about Adrian. We'd be like next to road. I'd be like, hey, Lindsay, the baby, save the baby.
She's like, God damn it!
I'm like, please stop.
Hello. Where is number 12? There you
Where is your girl tonight? I am, or your boy tonight. I hope he is a gentleman. Maybe he won't find out what I know.
Night.
Tonight we die. If I don't close my eyes before sunrise, I'm gonna cry.
I saw
Bye.
a YouTube short of what is it? This college professor shouts emo lyrics at people's faces when they fall asleep in class, and it's so funny. He just goes up to him and he's like, "Tonight," and imagine being woken up by that.
Stop. Tonight we die. Never wanna cry.
I mean, Caroline put a banger on in the car. We were telling the kids about sort of like the kind of music that used to be popular and we used to listen to when we were younger, and she put Jaquan Tipsy on.
Oh.
And I was like, this is a banger.
He's got a better one. Not Jaquan. Who am I thinking of? The new improved
Akon?
Hood Hop. No, it's Hood Hop. Hood Hop. What is Jaquan?
Is it?
Yeah, he did. It was off that same album, but Hood Hop is better in my
Hood
opinion.
Hop. How's the song go?
It's a new improved Hood Hop.
That was really good, but I have no idea what the song is. He loves them sound effects, doesn't he? Like the
Oh yeah.
the ones that aren't actual words. Like he loves that. Like he's testing his breath out on the microphone.
Hood Hop. Do the wop.
No, I don't know that tune. We were talking about it because we were talking about there was a nightclub in the city that Caroline grew up in, and I went to high school there for a while. And it used to have this thing called Nappy Nights, where it was for people between the age of 12 and 16 could go, and it was a proper nightclub. They just didn't sell alcohol.
Yep, we had those.
Yeah, and we were on about that song because we were like, Caroline said, like, did you used to go to Nappy Nights? And like everyone was jumping around to the song. I was like, yes, Nappy Nights.
I've been muted for a very long time. I hate myself. Nappy
Why?
Nights sounds fun though.
Don't ever say that again.
I know I shouldn't. Been responding to everything.
Have you?
Yeah, for like the last 5-6 minutes.
You had like really pertinent points when we were talking about politics,
No,
and he just muted.
no.
He's sitting there screaming down the microphone.
No, you know me. I stay out of that side.
Yeah.
But everything else, I had something to say.
Like,
Typical Republicans not listening.
Jaquan Tipsy. Were you here for that subject?
I was here for that, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure who that is.
What?
Everybody in the club
Oh,
getting tipsy.
Oh, okay. Yes, I know
Everybody
that
in the
song.
club getting tipsy.
I wasn't very that fan of it. I'm not a.
You know Jake
What was
It's
that?
Okay. It's okay.
I was a big Ja Rule fan back in the day.
I hate
like
Ja
Ja
Rule.
Rule.
Why?
I like Ja Rule.
Wait,
Just
who?
don't like him.
Okay. What's he done?
He's stupid.
Ooh,
I don't know.
that was
What did he do?
Talk shit about Eminem. I don't even like Eminem.
Like, why? So, is
'Cause
Eminem your
it's
friend?
extremely personal to
Like, do
me.
you hang out? You call him
I'm
Marshall?
saying,
Do you-
actually, I call him Rabbit, so jokes
Oh,
on you.
right.
Oh, shit.
Like Brittany Murphy before she died.
God rest her soul.
R.I.P.
Mm-hmm.
She died like shortly after that shit, didn't she?
Uh,
But a
I'm
bitch
not-
can't, you know.
did she?
Yeah, she got planted right after that, brother.
Oh. Okay. Very sensitive. Um,
What is it you're building now, Dan?
Thunderwolves.
We're lurking in there. Oh shit. Okay.
This guy. You'll see him in a minute. I need to make the lighting better on this side, to be honest. Punch my monitor. Fuck that is. That'll do. Yeah, making a Thunderwolf. I'm just trying to find his head now. Well, the head's in 3 parts. So. Oh, you know when I did this stream last time, like 2 weeks ago? The guy from that game shop came in the stream. Oh, didn't realise I'd deafened myself. Excellent.
Nice.
Yeah, you know when I last did a Warhammer stream, there was the guy from the game shop I used to go to came in and gave me an affiliate code and that, and absolute legend. It's in my description if you want to buy any stuff.
Try to slide that in there.
Love it. Going on?
It's like fucking Joe Rogan. Hey, Germany. Hey, Great Britain. What do they say over there, you guys? England?
No, what is it? I think it's... oh, no, it's Butcher's Dog or something the ad is at the minute, which is dog food. Everybody loves dogs.
Stop. That was pretty
That
good.
was great.
Was it
He comes
really?
on ours and he goes, "Hey, Germany."
I think the pitch or the the tone, the excitement was fucking on point, but like obviously
we get
Athletic Greens.
Athletic Greens
Yeah.
and ExpressVPN.
Oh, right, yeah.
yeah, ExpressVPN.
Hey, Germany.
The ExpressVPN one makes me laugh because I feel that the influencers always sell it like, oh, you don't want the government looking at your stuff? Use ExpressVPN. No, dog.
Yeah.
If the government want to see your shit, the government's gonna see your shit. Like, there's nothing you can do.
There's no over-the-counter fucking remedy.
Yeah. Also, don't do stuff that the government
You have
might
to
want
be
to see.
afraid of being seen.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, just straight up.
Or do it on
Well,
someone else's
okay.
computer.
Don't do that.
No, I do not endorse doing that. I remember talking to this about talking to this sort of stuff to you, Rob, like when I first came over, and you were like, I remember you saying, I don't care about the government looking at my shit because I don't do anything that they could want to look at. I've got no problem. And I never thought of it that way before. I've never looked at it like that. I was always like, no, the government can't look at my stuff. And I thought, well, actually, they're just going to look at my stuff and go, God, this guy's a fucking nerd.
This guy.
Hello? 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 Oh.
Hello.
Dude, have we all three muted ourselves this fucking...
Yeah.
I just did that. I said, well, I don't fucking remember. Oh, I said, like, I don't care. Yeah, like, if they look. But just don't bother me if I'm not doing anything wrong. Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Or at least give me, like, a tax break. If I sign up for the you can look at my shit.
Yeah, stop.
The
Always
most
trying to be
American thing ever said.
Well put.
Always looking for them breaks, bruh.
I can imagine, like, the Homeland Security stumble across something that Rob happened to stumble on, and they're like, oh yeah, we're going to look at this stuff, and this is a huge a huge national security issue, and you're like, yeah, I got you, brother, I'll help you out. Can I catch a tax break if I do this?
What?
I said that's the sort of thing I can imagine you doing. Is that, like, you accidentally expose some
Find
huge
myself.
international conspiracy, and Homeland Security are like, so
I do find myself in odd situations sometimes. Like Kyle said it best. He goes, the side quest thing, I'm just side questing.
through life, just side questing through life.
Fucking seeing this shit, and I'm like, let me try that. Oh, shit, speaking of that,
Swimming.
I gotta do my fucking my visa for Egypt for next month.
Oh, you get
yeah,
next
you're going
month.
with fucking Papa Cox.
Taking the old man to Egypt.
Oh, so that's happening then.
Fuck yeah, I already booked a hotel and everything. Got a hotel
yeah.
with an overview of the pyramids. Obviously, they're fucking huge, so most hotels have an overview of the pyramids, but it's like a really nice one. It's
Yeah,
super cheap there.
You might as well just say a hotel in Egypt.
Wow.
No, so I think Egypt is bigger than just the pyramids.
Is. But yeah, it's the Gaia Pyramids Hotel in Cairo, and we got like some fucking there was some stupid like love room that had like a heart bed, and I was like,
Is that
oh,
what you
fucking
got for your
wanna
dad?
get No, but I got us normal ones with like a balcony that you can get out and see the Great Pyramids and shit.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's gonna be wicked.
I'm all pumped. I just can't wait to go through the bazaars and shit again. Fucking not again, but yeah, again, I guess since last
Yeah,
time.
again
Middle
East.
East.
Counts.
Yeah.
If you've been to one, it counts.
I think you should go do like a pyramid tour when they're like, yeah, so the ancient Egyptians built this by themselves. Be like, surely did, bro. Sure.
Okay, partner.
Okay,
buddy.
Yeah.
Were you there? I don't think so. So let's go ahead and ease up on the accusations here, bud. Thanks.
We don't need to exaggerate that much.
Yeah.
Yes, we do. Aliens are no joke.
Oh, they're around.
Did you know that Cleopatra lived closer
Closer to us.
No, closer to me losing my virginity than she did the first
Whoa.
than she did the pyramids being built?
Whoa.
Although eventually that won't be true. 'Cause I haven't lost my virginity yet. So
Here's
I don't
one.
plan on it.
Did you know that the Victorian
I don't
era
plan on it.
and the frontier era were at the same time?
The what? I don't even know what either of those are.
So
Say it again?
the Victorian era in the UK, when it was
okay.
all Victorian and gross, happened at the same time as like the Wild Western era.
Yeah. Our era was way cooler.
Yeah, it was definitely. Ours was so horrific.
So pretentious. You guys were so pretentious. Like, still are. No, I'm just kidding. But,
I think
you guys did a lot more of that fancy shit. You know what I mean?
Well, the crazy thing is, what was it? Caroline was telling me that
Even still.
apparently the Victorian era, like even though the women wore like really pale makeup and stuff on their faces, all of the makeup was lead based.
Oh, fuck me.
Wow.
How
That's
insane
never
is that?
good. That's never good. That's so bad. That sucks for them.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty horrific.
They're dead.
Mm-hmm. Well, she was telling me about this one princess that I think she was a princess or duchess that lived at Inverary Castle, and she used to like wear makeup, loads of makeup all the time and whatever. And the Duke got sick of it and wiped it off her face, but she'd worn that much that as he was scraping it off, he was actually scraping the flesh off her face, and she died.
Ew. Don't. That sounds horrible.
She probably had mental health problems.
At that point.
You know, like back then, so many people were probably just like so much PTSD. Like it was probably rampant.
Oh yeah.
Well, they were the times of like people were still like, oh, I like this farm. I'm gonna kill everyone that lives here and take it.
And take it home.
It was still the times then when that stuff was happening.
Oh shit, those are done?
Well, we don't do that anymore.
Hold on, I'll be back. I gotta make a call. Let him out. Let him out. It's done.
Yeah, we don't do this anymore.
I fucking told you. You said it. Jake and I have a pretty funny story about last night.
Last night.
Okay, that sounded sexual, but it wasn't. There was two different dudes that came to help us with the house. Well, a bunch of different dudes, but at the end, one of them smoked weed, the other one doesn't.
Right.
So at the end, we wanted to take the one that does smoke weed to my weed room and have a smoke bong with him. And we ended up taking the wrong one. And we didn't know until we got out. And he's standing there, and I'm just ripping a fucking bong in his face. Jake's ripping a bong in his face. Not really in his face, but...
Not in his face.
You're like smoking it on it. You're like, you like that?
It's just like, we're just in this tiny room just fucking... And basically hotboxing this fucking guy. And he's standing there awkwardly like, yeah, cool, guys, cool.
Yeah, real cool, dudes.
Showing us pictures of his house and stuff.
Yeah, and I'm like... Then we get out, and then Sylvia goes, that actually was the wrong one. Because I told him in the beginning, I said, that's not the right guy, I don't think. And she's like, did he smoke it? And I was like, no.
Dude, I was so confident. I was so confident that it was him.
Both of them. I was like, it's not him. And they're both, yeah, it is. I was like, at the moment, I was like, yeah, nah, dog. There's no doubt in my mind. Because he was so cool. Yeah, he was dope, dude.
I mean, the other guy was cool too, but like he was operating the crane, so I wasn't really chatting with him too much.
Yeah.
But I swear, I shit you not, I swear to God.
That's hilarious.
I was wrong.
Maybe I was wrong.
I was wrong.
Jake, you're party leader?
I am. What would you like me to do with party?
Pass me the party lead.
I will do that.
The tank should have party lead.
What a man.
What a money guy.
Did you know that, Rob? If you press T, it targets whatever the party leader's targeted.
No, I did not, and I do enjoy that.
Yes.
But no one's ever gonna fucking use it, so it's pointless. I gotta wake up Adrian. Shit.
Number 1 is built. So I think I'll just build each one to that point and then spray it. I think.
Yeah, I still have to do the big armored one.
Yeah, Dreadnought.
Let me see. What am I at? Yeah, I have to do the dreadnought. I have to do. Let's see. The Reavers.
Yeah.
It's called the Invictor Tactical Warsuit.
Yeah.
And then I still have to do. I think that's it actually. And then I have to prime them and then get ready to paint.
Why'd you
decide
decline the party?
what I want to. I didn't. That was an accident. I was looking at my thing.
Lucky you.
It's actually not lucky. It was very unfortunate because.
Have you done all of your
wait again?
Space Marines then?
I did all of the the Space Wolves, yeah.
Oh, is that what you're doing, Space Wolves?
Yeah.
Nice. Have you figured out what you're going to do for painting? Are you just going to keep it stock, or are you going to do your own thing?
I think I'm going to keep it the way it is right now, and then the next one, if I ever want to do a next one, if I get into it as much as I think I might, then I will probably end up buying more, and then I'll figure out whatever I want to do. And also sit there and make upgrades to it, because I have been watching some dope-ass videos.
Yeah.
Oh, that reference was to that 50 Cent song. We get to that, but that'd be dope, tossed and turned in my sleep that night. Woke up the next morning, niggas, crackers and stole my bike.
Okay. I did not know that. I don't know most of his songs.
Biddy?
Yeah.
That's all I listened to in my last year of high school was Get Rich or Die Trying album.
Oh, it's such a banger album.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
greats on it.
I listened,
Every song back to back is gold.
To them, but I never really no-lifed it.
It's because you're a window shopper.
I was listening.
Shall
to
he
other
use
people.
ICP?
I did fucks with ICP.
I know
for
you
a
did.
time. Not too much though.
I did too, just for like a day or two. I
I
don't think I was ever fully involved in it. I was always like kind of. What about Twisted? Did you like them?
That one song that bugs on my nose. I thought that was a funny ass song, and I loved it.
I wonder, you probably loved. Did you like Hollywood Undead?
I do like Hollywood Undead.
What about Cottonmouth Kings?
I do like Cottonmouth Kings. They were one of my first concerts.
I also know that Jake was or is a Sublime fan.
Well,
I listened to them majority of my high school years.
Yeah.
I also listened to X-Rated and E40 and all the West Coast, all the West Coast rappers. And then my dad took care of me all of the rock. My mom took care of all the country. So I went everywhere. Godsmack, Metallica, AC/DC.
No way.
Yeah, REM.
See that when I was in that last year of high school, I listened to I had a mini disc player, if you remember them.
Yeah, I had the one that doesn't skip.
Yeah. And I had a mini disc that had Metallica, Motorhead. What else did it have on? Diamond Head, Pantera, and then the last sort of few tracks were Get Rich or Die Trying.
Nice. Noise. That's wild hair in my mustache. Did not like that at all.
They were the days, man.
High school was fun.
I was not a fan.
You were not a fan of high school?
No.
Oh, dude. Ha!
Oh, 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 oh.
Oh, 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 oh.
I think I only speak to one person I went to high school that I knew in high school, and we didn't even go to the same high school.
Nerd.
I know, I didn't really get on with anyone else.
What'd you say?
I didn't really get on with anyone that I went to high school with. There was one dude, but he refused to come to my Scarlett's christening and my wedding because he doesn't believe in christenings or weddings. So after that, I was like, all right, fuck you, dude.
That's
Like, it's not about you. I even asked him to be my best man as well.
This is.
And he
He
still,
has really strong beliefs.
and he still said no. I was like, what? You can at least just come if you want. He was like, no, I don't believe
yeah.
it.
What? The audacity.
Right? I think his missus works for Games Workshop as well. She does all their video content.
I don't talk to any of my friends from high school. Although I do keep up with one of my friends' parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody else went bad ways. Because they were window shopping.
What do you use a window shopper? I need to defeat an armadillo snared in a trap.
An armadillo. Yo, what is going on here?
You guys alt grinding.
Yo, trying to get into a dungeon, but it's not working.
Well, he's hit 50.
No, I'm at 32.
You sound
That's
like
offensive. That's offensive what
you
you're doing.
sound like Trevor
Alright.
Slattery from is it Iron Man 2? The guy who isn't the Mandarin, but is.
Oh, wow.
Do you know which one I mean?
Yeah.
Ben Kingsley, I think the actor is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic actor.
He's so good. He played Gandhi, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Have you seen the movie he did called Sexy Beast?
No, but now I want to watch it.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's wicked.
What's it about?
You'll have to watch it. Ben Kingsley plays like a gangster. He's a wicked actor. He's in the Shang-Chi movie as well, isn't he?
Girl, I don't know. I wish I know.
That's not a bad film.
Baby, a window shop. Sorry.
Alright.
My green is better than this blue. Trash.
How do I cancel this daggone matchmaking? I'm gonna do this.
Dag on.
You know, I actually didn't have it open
Sound
until
like
just now.
David Goggins.
What didn't you have open?
The co-op matchmaking, the co-op shit.
It's okay, bro. You ain't know. You ain't noted.
I didn't know. I really
I know.
Oh, this one's got like a mechanical lag. Yeah. It ain't as hard to build as I thought. But I am following the idiot manual.
Instructions.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Damn, Daniel. Back at it again with the instructions.
I swear by the moon
Stars in the sky.
Sing it, girls.
I'll
Where will you be?
I'll be there.
When will you be there? For better or for worse?
Wherever you are, no matter how far,
So I don't know
I'll
that bit.
be there.
Who sang that?
I swear, Boys
Why,
to
should
Men.
we keep it
Boys
that
to
way?
Man, that's it.
Oh, that's NSYNC. Or that's Backstreet Boys.
Oh, was it Backstreet Boys?
No,
Did
no,
you just go
that
with
way.
the
I
whole
want it that way. Was Backstreet
Yeah,
Boys.
that's
That's what you said.
100% Backstreet Boys. Mm.
Yeah,
No, yeah.
But the other one was definitely Boys
to Men.
I'm coming, buddy.
I got to choose my final reward. I might as well go.
What
with
accent was that?
I don't know. I tried to go with a super hard Scottish one, but it just didn't really work. Oh, I'm trying them out.
You start.
I'm trying to be the best there ever was.
You sounded like the
the
guy
best
out
that
of
could be.
what's he called? You know, the Lighthouse Watchman from the Big Lad Show.
Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Such a yo.
Or was it Groundskeeper Willie from The Simpsons?
I actually like him. He's really cool.
Oh yeah.
He was one of my favorites.
This guy's got a really cool like bionic claw thing. I don't know if you can see it too well. There we go.
I'm looking.
Just gotta do his noggin. And he's done.
Ooh. Oh, that looks dope.
See, he's got a normal head, but there's no option. I wanted like a cybernetic head. Interesting.
Interesting. Yeah.
Very, very interesting. That's my Swedish accent.
If you save the world, we can do it in the asshole. This reminds me of Kingsman. Oh, damn, that's funny.
Hello?
Hello?
It's the fucking governor.
Right,
Oh,
no,
no,
man.
How you doing, you
How
beautiful
you doing,
man?
you beautiful man?
Well,
Yeah,
why
well,
can I
good.
hear
Well, why
myself?
can I hear myself?
Really clear.
Really clear.
That's weird.
That's weird.
Is it me?
Yes.
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 Oh,
It's like having a conversation with myself.
Why is it doing that?
I don't know. It's
I don't know. It's freak.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'll try and fix it.
Let's do his head. Oh. Oh wait, no, he's muted himself. Thinks that you go XLR settings.
Hello?
Hello.
The bell?
Yeah.
That's a lot better.
That's the one, homie.
Discord had defaulted itself.
How are you doing, you beautiful human being?
I'm good, man. Good.
Good. You been working this weekend or?
Yeah.
Oof.
Getting that bank, bruh.
Got to. Gonna get that money. With the move and Christmas and.
Yeah. Well, Christmas we've already sorted because Carly's sort of saved through the year for that.
She's on the ball, isn't she?
So we got that done. And then just every bit, like I was meant to go to work today, but I slept through, man. I didn't even get up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta rest.
But I didn't.
For the wicked.
I didn't have to go in, if you know what I mean, but I wanted to because of just being greedy.
There ain't nothing wrong with being greedy. We wants it all. We needs it. So we can have what we want.
Mm-hmm. As my dear grandmother used to say, nothing worth having comes easy. So you got to grind for it. It's worth it.
What you ain't changing, you're choosing.
Ooh, I like that one. Where'd you get that one?
I don't know. Well, you heard it somewhere, I don't know.
I said that years ago, bro. How long we known you? You've been holding on to that shit for yourself.
I know, yeah.
Dickhead.
Hey Rob, can you stop searching for a second, brother?
Everything.
The fam just got here real quick.
So I gotta jump anyways, brother.
Okay, no worries.
All right. Love you, boys.
Love you, bye.
I just want to say what's up to Abel. He just got home from her aunt's.
Roger.
Yo, what's up, dude? I don't know just yet. Give me 1 second. I'm about to come and figure it out. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries, homie. What you playing, Gerbo?
Nothing, man. I was just trying to fucking. I just literally rewired my PC into a different position.
All right. What, you moved it somewhere else on the
Nah.
desk, or?
Yeah, I'll turn it on the desk. I pull it up on, behind my monitors.
Yeah.
Because of every time I get get something new and I have to change a cable, I just don't know which one goes to what, and
Yeah, it's a nightmare.
trying to get under my desk and round the back of it to.
It's hard work. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So.
That's not gonna go
But when you start it, you think, oh.
well. This is a bigger job than I wanted.
Yeah. But I blew it out, like dusted it all out while I had it unplugged and stuff. So.
Proper spring clean.
Man United are fucking ruining Leicester.
Are they? What's the score?
2-0 at the minute, but they're all over them.
Jesus. Wanna play some Ready or Not today?
Do you want to, or
Yeah. Maybe a bit later or something?
yeah, I'll have to get it installed.
Oh, if you ain't got it installed, it's all good.
No, it won't take me long.
Yeah, my mate Paul's just installed it, and I think he might be wanting to stream some of it as well. He's one of the he's a local lad. He's one of his son plays football with Clark, and he streams.
Okay, cool.
And he's cool, and
I've seen you post it in the chat. Yeah.
and he was I told him about it, and he was like, "That sounds right up my street. I love the Rainbow Six games."
Oh, mate, he needs to get on with me then.
I don't think he plays Siege. I think he plays, you know, the old school ones.
Yeah.
Like the more sort of tactical ones.
Mm.
I think that's his jam. I think. I might be wrong. Number 3 done. I know number 2. That one's looking pretty cool. And let's do the last one.
I've ordered the Prism keycaps as well for this keyboard.
Oh, nice. It's a beautiful keyboard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
So responsive as well to type
There's
on.
no sound to it either. There's no click. There's no.
Oh, have you got the silent keycaps?
Well,
Silent switches.
It's the ones that come standard. They're called the Omni Switch 3.0,
Right.
and there's no sound. Like, I touch it, and it triggers. Just literally have to touch the key.
Yeah, that's good.
But I can change the actuation. I can put what is it called? That's why I need the fucking software, because you can't do anything without
But
it.
it's so that's one of the issues with hardware companies, is that I feel like you have hardware or software companies. There's no company that does good hardware and good software to support
Yeah.
it.
Like, I can do dual activation.
Right.
So like I press one key and it doubles up, if you know what I mean. So like it can quick lean on one press.
Right. Okay.
And then you get a rapid trigger or something where you press it down
And it'll do like a bunch of actuations rather than
yeah,
just one.
yeah. Fucking mad, like
Actuations? I don't think that's the right word, but you know what I mean.
actuation, yeah, actuation. I haven't set none of that up, but like I can change the like at the minute it's on like 1.8 actuation, and I can put it to like 4 point something.
Right.
I'm sure. Have you got an LCD screen on yours?
Yeah.
You got a little button next to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you hold that
And a
button down,
scroller. Yeah.
yeah, if you hold it down, it will go into the keyboard settings,
Right.
and then you can use the scroll wheel to find actuation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and if you press the scroll wheel down again
Oh, I didn't know you.
on
could press
actuation,
that.
you can then change the actuation of your triggers.
I see.
And it makes the keys response quicker. So mine's set at default in a minute at 1.8. And there's other things in there you can do, like macros, illumination, configs, display.
Oh yeah. That's
But
cool.
when you want
I
to
didn't
go,
know that.
when you want to go into one, you press obviously the
Yeah.
scroll wheel in as you
Yeah,
click your
yeah.
button, and then to back out, you press that other button again. But the actuation shit, mate, that's a game changer, honestly. Especially like when you're playing like FPS games and you fucking want to move quick, you just turn that up, and your keys are so responsive.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I haven't. I did mess with it like a while when I first had it, because I think I've got the Apex 7 Pro.
Yeah, so you've probably got the Omni 2 switches, probably.
Yeah, but mine's quite old. I think. Geez, this keyboard's probably at least. I had this when I was at overclockers, I think, or just about to leave overclockers.
What one have you got? The Apex
7 Pro.
7 Pro.
But
Fuck, it's still a pricey keyboard.
yeah. Well, one of my
It's still
one of my
160
pals
quid.
is the used to be the marketing manager for SteelSeries.
Yeah.
And he hooked me up for giving him a good price on some marketing with overclockers, and he was like, as a present, as a thank you, and gave me that. He was my friend. He's not anymore since the EK stuff happened. He stopped talking to me.
Gay. What switches have you got?
Cherry Reds.
Yeah, so it's got actuation point is 2mm.
Right.
Which obviously you can change. So. I don't like the magnetic the wrist rest though.
Don't you? I quite like it.
No. Well, my hands are too big. Like,
Right.
so if I put the wrist rest on,
Yeah.
the palm of my hand sits just off of the pad unless I bend
that's
my fingers right up.
awkward.
Yeah, so it's a bit. It feels weird. So I don't like. I got big hands, so it's my fault.
Mhm.
And Carly don't complain, but.
Whee! You know what they say about big hands? Massive gloves.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a sec, man. I'm just gonna grab a drink.
Yeah, no worries, dude. 28 and 33. Which is there. We'll get the tail on as well. That paw is setting onto the leg. I'll whack this on because this is clipping, which is cool. You don't really need to glue these. Here we go. Tail is on. Looks badass. And then it needs a trim down because it's got a couple of like bits from the sprue still on it, so I'll trim that down in a minute. But the leg doesn't seem to want to stick on. Some reason. Once that's set in, I'll get the head ready. So the mistake I made last time on the last wolf was that when I snipped them off the sprue, there's like a middle piece that holds the head together, and I think I left a little bit on, so it didn't stick together too well. You can see, oh shit, he's just come off the stand. That's annoying. Difficult thing with some of these is that they've only got 2 contact points with the base, so they come off really easy. So I think it's just more glue for that. Let's just try and get that in place. But yeah, so you can see on. Let me change the focus. You can see, like, oh, it just fell off. I'm just gonna hold that for a second. It doesn't want to stick. Yeah, so on this, like, it's hard to see really. Let's hold it with that. That cutting his tongue off. No, it's not happening. There's some rough bits where he's been snipped off the sprue. You can see on that side. So I'll smooth that off with my little scalpel thing that I've got, because otherwise when you crimp them together, it won't go together properly. Right, hopefully that doesn't fall off. It's just annoying only having the 2 contact points on the base plate. It won't, hasn't got much strength, so it won't stay on there. So I'm concerned about that one when it comes to putting the dude on the back of it, the Space Wolf. Don't want it to fall off. Right, time for the scalpel time. Do some surgery. You can see, like there. The zoom's funky again. The focus. I'm not gonna. You'll see. So you just gotta make sure it's all the plastic from the sprue is off, otherwise it won't stick together properly. Just gotta do a little bit of surgery.
Oh, I'm back.
Hello. What'd you get to drink?
A can of Coke. Coke Zero, actually. No sugar.
Actually. I'm actually not going to glue that bit.
What are you doing?
I am building some Thunderwolf cavalry.
Oh.
They're like sort of half giant wolf, half robot, with some angry dudes in armor with axes and shields on the back of them. Done that incorrectly, I think. I think it's this one that needs to go on first. Looks badass. Eating dinner with the fam. Yeah, no worries, dude. You're all good. Alright. This is another one that's only got 2 points of contact on the base, which is fucking awkward. Oh, actually, no. That might sit on the base as well. Let's try that. That one definitely does. So that can get some glue. That can get a bit. That can get a bit. I actually think I'm running low on glue. Yeah, that looks awesome. Bit more to the center. That one looks badass. Yeah, that's cool. So that is all three. Of the wolf's built, anyway. So they need primed.
Do you where's my fucking green time out like that? I don't like it.
Oh, why is that doing that? There we go.
How do I stop my monitor from going to sleep?
Turn off sleep mode in the settings, maybe, or I don't know. So that's them three done. They look so cool. Caroline? She's gonna love these. Let me see where she's at. I'm just gonna grab a drink of water. Caroline? Yeah. How cool are these?
Look like things off Lord of the Rings. There's wargs. Oh,
Look, he's got
What?
a mechanical arm.
Ooh.
And
So
which one is it? Which side is it? Yeah, look at his eye. Got like a mechanical eye. And then I've got
That's cool.
this one.
He's cool. He's I like
And
that
then
one.
I've got this one.
I like that one.
You like all of them?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do the dudes on them yet. I'm gonna spray
Yeah,
and paint,
and then put the dudes on.
and then put the dudes on. Yeah. Now I'm gonna paint them too. So yeah.
Nice. Well, that was cool.
Could you do me a favour?
What? Do you know what busy?
Can you wash that out for me? Give it a bit of a scrubbins.
Why?
That's gonna be for cleaning my paintbrush. I'll start painting in a minute.
Come on.
Since you won't let me leave the office and I've been confined to the office.
Because we're busy cleaning and you get in the way.
Oh, okay. They're definitely up to something. 100%. You should turn Jervo down a bit. He's pretty loud. Yeah, no problem. Jervo? Can you speak for me, please? Right. So that's my building done. Next, onto some painting. It's one of my favourite bits. We'll let them. They can go on the shelf in a second. I've got to get all my paints out and stuff yet. That's one thing I didn't do. Need to add my affiliate image, which is here. We'll put that down in this corner, maybe. Whoa, that's full. Thank you, boyo. Thank you very much.
Yeah, okay.
Let's get rid of some stuff that I don't need. I need that. I need water. Yeah, I'll keep the knife. Glue can go away. Snips can go away. And then here we have all my painting supplies, of which there are many. So, always helpful, bit of cardboard, bit of tissue for dabbing off your brush. That can go in the bin. I have my selection of paintbrushes. These are they're not crazy expensive ones. I bought them from the range. Well, actually, a friend bought them for me as a present from the range. I think they were like £3-4, and you get a really cool set. They're pretty good. Yeah, they're pretty decent, just as long as you keep them clean, right? And then I've got all of that paint. So I'm gonna go through what paints I'm gonna use. I use this for just to start if any paint's gonna drip or anything. I just have that on there whilst I'm painting in case it flicks anywhere. I need my plate. So I use an old plate for mixing. Yeah, just for mixing paint. So if there's any colours I want to change, what else? Hello? Oh, thank you. I still haven't finished my other snacks. A banana and a cup of tea. Princess, kiss. Thank you very much. Love you. She's the best. This is what she bought to me when I started my stream, just before I started. She bought me a cup of tea, some biscuits, an apple, some pastries, banana, more crisps. You're the best, right? Proper looked after. It's cute and awesome. So I'm painting what I built the other week. So I have this guy, and I have my grappling hook dude. I want to get them done today, at least base painted. They're primered in Colourforge white bone. I did use just the normal white matte stuff before, but I felt that the base coat that I put on, I had to put on too thick, and it kind of came through a bit patchy, and I don't know if that's down to the paint or if that's because of... I've just noticed that's tilted. I don't know if that's down to the paint or if it is because of the matte white is too bright. So I went for this white bone stuff, which is more of a bone white, like a, I guess, ivory white more than anything. And then I'm going to base coat them with Space Wolves Grey using contrast paint. And if you don't know, anyone who doesn't know, contrast paint basically... Is that another one? No, it's Thunderhawk. Contrast paint, it like runs into the cracks and pools in like the cracks and the... Not the cracks. What's the word I'm looking for? It'll come to me in a minute. Like the contours and stuff in the actual plastic and the model, so it gives it a bit of depth and definition. And it's magic paint. It's really good. But this looks like this stuff's been sitting for so long. It's been sitting for like a year, so it's gonna need a good mix. I have a selection of some of the Citadel color brushes that I just use for like if I'm not doing anything super fine. These Citadel starter brushes, the fine ones, are good for doing detail, but I have a very shaky hand, so me doing detail in general is terrible. I don't know if I've got another one of these Space Wolves. Space Wolves Grey. It's like a grey blue. It's pretty cool. But I don't think I do. But yeah, there's different. You got layer paints, which I think is just for like doing sort of thick coats. Contrast, which is this thin stuff. You see before, like when I showed you, it was quite a bright blue. But what happens with the contrast paints is you get a load of white sediment, like pigment, I think it is, maybe, that sits at the bottom. So you have to shake it for a good time, and then you get the proper sort of dark. It's like a bluey grey colour. It's quite cool. So we'll slap a bunch of that on. And then for the weapons, I'll use Abaddon or Abaddon, however you say it, black. And then once that's set, I will use... Where is it? Lead Belcher. And what I'll do is with the Lead Belcher, it's like a gunmetal silvery grey. And what I do is I put a bit on the brush, and then I'll wipe it off a bunch on the paint, and then I'll just lightly drag it across like the weapons and anything that's supposed to be metal, and it gives it that, with the black underneath, it gives it the kind of like a worn metal effect on the weapon. So you got the black, well, not on the weapon, but just anything that's metal, you've got the black background to it, and then you put the silver across all the parts that stick up. So like the rails on the top of the gun, you brush it across there, handguards, a bit on the barrel, so anything that sticks out on anything that's supposed to be metal, it gives it depth, right? So the silver sits on the top, the black sits in the background. So yeah. And then you've got shade paints, which I use quite bit, once I'm finished, I'll brush them over with a shade of some description. I usually use that, I think it's Drakenhof Night shade that I usually use. And then you got the technical paints, which I do not know how to use, but I've got them. So, yeah. So this is what I mean by if you don't shake them. So this is Cadian Flesh Tone. That's what I use for like painting faces. So if you see at the bottom, you've got the actual tone, and then this stuff which is like the oil or the pigment. It's kind of like a sediment. And if you mix the hell out of it, you'll see it. It goes. So, no, that's not the one I want. It's the Space Wolves stuff that I want. And I'm actually running out of Space Wolves Grey, which sucks. Yeah. I think that's everything I need. So, we'll get to cracking then. Oh, I need to stick his arm back on. His arm fell off when I was spraying him earlier because the wind blew over my spray booth, which is this, my little mini makeshift spray booth. I'm hoping it sticks after it's been lacquered. And these are fully dry, they're not tacky or anything anymore, so. There we go. So we'll leave him to chill. Let that paint dry a bit, and we'll get cracking with this dude. Fucking all thumbs today, man. I'm dropping everything. So I'm going to use this brush for this. This is my usual one for putting like the base layer on and stuff. Just going to get plenty of water on it, soak it. I should move my stuff here really so you can see it. There we go. As much as I love streaming games, but every time I do this, it's like super chilled. I love it. If you don't do building this kind of stuff, if it's not your bag, or you think it isn't, most people say it isn't and they haven't tried it. I always said that, and I always took the piss out of people that did any 40k stuff, which is stupid. But now I'm a grown-up boy, he says, painting Warhammer. I have a bit of a different outlook on it, and the different outlook is that it's really relaxing to do. Okay, let's do that. There we go. That's a good spot. It's super relaxing to do, especially on like a Sunday afternoon or something, when you got a bit of downtime. Well, it doesn't have to be a Sunday, it can be any day. You got a bit of downtime, sit and do some of this. And I like talking to people as well, so why not stream it? Plates was a bit dusty, but it's alright now. Let's give it a wipe with this. There we go. Right then, let's get to it. Now, there's a lot of conversation about whether you should add water to contrast paints. I don't think so. I just go straight from the pot because I found it runs too much if you do. So we'll get cracking with it. Let's just move that out of the way for now because we're not going to use that. But we are going to use this. my method for doing it. I don't know if it's right or not. I'm not a pro. There's a little lip on the inside of the lid on these Citadel paints. So what? Citadel colour stuff. So I get it on my brush, and I use that bit just to scrape it off to make sure I haven't got too much, because I don't want to whack too much on. I want just the right amount. So let's go. This is going to be the whole base for his armor, so and it's looking like it'll probably take a couple of coats, which is fine. And there's some parts that I don't want to touch, so like his pouches, I don't want it, if I can avoid it, I don't want to get any on there, because I want to do a different, I want to do them, I've got like a leathery brown colour that I like to put on them, and then use either, I think it was a black I used last time, and I used the black to dry brush over it so it gives it like a worn leather effect. I think it was a black, or was it a white? I can't remember. It was a colour. That's exactly what I can tell you. And at this point, I'm not too afraid of getting it on anything else, because it's just like a first coat. You could probably do it a bit more. Get that on a bit thicker. Yeah, boy. Here we go. Just slap it on. Let me know if that camera angle's shit or not, and I'll change it. I don't really know what sort of angle I should be going for with the camera and that, but if that works, then fantastic. And you'll see it goes on really thick, but you'll see it starting to thin out and run into all the different parts, like all the different contours on whether it's the armor or whatever it is you're painting. It's pretty cool. You're so excited. Why? Are you excited to paint yours? Is that what it is? And if it is, I know that feeling. When I first started doing it, I hated painting. I was excited for it at first, like when I got my first couple of models. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be sick. But I got really frustrated with my painting ability. But the trick was just to keep going at it. And you do improve. It's like anything, right? It's just that I get in the zone when I'm doing this, man. Like, really in the zone. And it's great because it's like a place where I'm not thinking about anything else but this, the task in hand. And it's just a lovely place to be, isn't it? Really. That's tricky. I might get a different brush on that. Or I might be able... Yeah, there we go. You just gotta get stuck in there, man. From just all the different angles. There we go, he's coming along nice. And then if it's pooling like on any flat surfaces, I try and spread that around. I try my best to anyway. And you get a more evenly covered surface, I find. Although a lot of people say don't go over it again until it's completely dry. And the reason being, it says it gives it a faded look, but that's sort of what I'm going for. I want that worn armor look. I don't want them looking clean. You know, these are space wolves, man, that they fight and they kill, and that's what they do. So it's my opinion that their armor should look battered and worn, and they should look like hell, you know. So I'm gonna give that a bit of a clean. And I'll show you in a second. There's a couple of pieces I just want to spread out. And try and soak up some of the paint where it's pooled a bit too much for my liking. There we go. I'm pretty happy with that first coat on that, and I will show you right now. Move that over the way so I don't knock it over, because I'm terrible for doing that. Let's get the focus right. There we go. You can see there's a bit there that I've got on his pouches. I don't think it's a massive issue, because what I will do is paint over that anyway, and the colour that I'm going to paint over it with is darker and is a layer paint, so it comes out thicker, so it goes over stuff a lot easier. It's a lot chunkier. You can see there's a little bit on his belt pouch there, but yeah, you can see like he's got like a chest insignia, which I will go over with a gold that I've got, which looks really nice. It's got a lot of sparkle to it. But I find with adding the contrast to it first, I kind of gently, almost dry brush, I guess, on the gold, and the Space Wolves Grey gives it like a worn sort of edge again, because that's the kind of thing I'm going for. So yeah, that's kind of done so far. Yeah, we'll do the next one now if his arm's dry, which I hope it is. Yeah, we've got a dry arm. Let's go. You can go there. I'm going to take it easy and slow so I don't burn myself on it. 100%. This is a relaxing thing to do. It's not something you want to rush, right? You want to chill whilst doing it. This guy is going to be fun to do. I think it'd be quite easy because he's got quite an open pose, so I won't have to worry too much about getting stuff on the weapons and that, because they're all sort of away from his body. I've just noticed something that I need to get rid of, though. Go. What I tend to find is when you spray the lacquer on it, if you've got like two spaces, if you've got a space, sorry, like there's a thing on his arm there that you can see. What happens is, I don't know if it's like a hair or a piece of the lacquer or a bit of plastic, or it might be the glue. When you spray it with the lacquer, it can like set in there, and it just looks messy. So I try and cut it off. Goes somewhere. Might just be where I haven't cleaned the model sufficiently before I sprayed it, you know. Not get any dirt off that he's got on him with my little blower. That might seem too finicky, but that's what I like to do, so I'm doing it. I feel like Bob Ross. Got a happy little space marine. I feel like that's what Bob Ross would say. I don't know if that was a good impression. I've never actually watched him. I've just seen like the, you know, like the short little videos and the memes. Is it Bob Ross? Is that his name? Was Bob Ross a producer? I can't remember. I think it is Bob Ross. This is a bit of a tricky bit. His groin. shoulder pads. Oh, get them painted. These, I find these tricky to get to look right. And I think it's because of the contour, not the contour, you know, like because they've got like a curve to them. And I find the paint pools in the corners, which I guess is the point of the paint, but I don't really like it doing that. That could also be down to my technique, 100% could be. So now we need to do his knuckles without it spilling too much over onto the hilt of the knife. There's a bit under there that I haven't got. Sweet. And I try and just rotate the model at different angles, because I want coverage sort of wherever I look, especially mainly with the base, like the base colour that you're using. And that's just me, I like perfection on stuff like this. So here's a good example for you. I think he's done now. It's a bit there that could be done. Let me go. And there. So here's to give you a good idea. So that's fresh, right? That's freshly done. So this is the one I did before. Can you see the difference in colour? So you can see already. Let me just move these across so they're not. There we go. So this is the freshly done one here, and this is the one I did sort of like 10 minutes ago or something. Can you see how it's starting to dry in the different parts of the model? Good examples there on the top of the shoulder pad on the detail here. How it's darker in the cracks because that's where it's painted, that's where it's pooling and gathering. So that's where we're at so far with them. And then next up we'll start adding some detail. I might actually do another layer. Give it a couple more minutes, and then I'll hit this one here with another layer, just to get it nice and thick and cover up the white bone primer, not lacquer, primer. And I think what I'll do is I'll get them nice and coated. I'll shade them using I'm not sure which, I think is it called Earth Drake or something like that, one of the shaders. And then once I've shaded it, sorry, I'm just going to eat some crisps. Once I've shaded it, I'll then dry brush some parts like the face mask and stuff to make some of the more exposed parts look like they've been scratched, and so they look like they've been into battle. Things like the elbow pads and parts of the ankles and stuff, like the round bits on the side of the ankles. I like dry brushing them a bit so they look scuffed. Yeah. He's not quite dry yet. We'll give him another couple of minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to drink tea and eat biscuits. I finally reached 1,000 hours of watch time on my channel altogether. I've got time for that. I like that. Yeah, I really need some new, some more Space Wolves Grey. I'll put an order in for some more of that. Yeah, they're looking good, dude. Just waiting for them to dry up. Well, this one. So I can give him another coat. Thank you, brother. Oh, I can see a bit of mist on this one. See there on his fingers. I need to do that. But I think other than that, it's looking a bit washed out on the inside of his shoulder pad. My finger, I've got big fat fingers, that's not going to help. The inside of his shoulder pad, there. So that needs going over. Legs are looking okay. Contrast paint is the way, man. Like, that's not my doing. This is all the paint's doing. See, his chest piece looks a bit washed out. But I think it only looks washed out because it's pooled around the insignia on his chest. So it just changes the point of focus, I think. Bit washed out in the back of the leg there. We'll fix that. Another coat will fix that. But yeah. If you saw this dude coming at you, grapple hook through your window, and to be fair, he won't be able to fit through your window because aren't they like 11, 12 feet tall? So his hook could come through your window, and then he would come through half of the front of your house. Which means if he's like 10 foot tall, how big's that knife? That's not a knife. That's... For me or you to pick up, it would be like a claymore, and he's just one-handed it. Like a bad man. Yeah, they're looking good. Is it still a bit tacky or no? It's good to go. He's good to go for another layer. So I just try and get my brush a little bit damp. Don't know where I saw that. It was a YouTube tutorial I was watching. They were saying just try and get your brush a little damp for this stuff. Hi! Hello. I love science. What's up? Not much, just painting. A bit of a chill stream. Painting some Warhammer models. No Throne and Liberty today. Just Warhammer. Painting some Space Wolves right now. Stormcast Eternals. I like it. That's a cool name. What's that? Is that like a name of a guild or like a thing that you do? Or is it just a cool name? Because that's also a fine answer. Oh, an Age of Sigmar faction, wicked. My wife's into Age of Sigmar. She does, I think is it Slanesh? She's currently building and painting some, are they called Hedonites of Slanesh or something like that? Or I don't think she's onto painting yet. I think she's still on the building part. What is more perfect than this on a Sunday? Need it a bit thicker on that chest, I think. Let's get a bit more on there, probably slap it on. Is that your thing then? Are you Age of Sigmar, sorry, your jam? I missed a little bit on his hand there. That's fixed. No drama. Need to move a bit of that around that's on his face because it's a bit too much. There we go. Might have gone a bit ham on that part. Yeah, there we go. Looks good. Take a bit off there as well. Here on the arm and on his fingers. I'm just trying to be really careful not to get too much on the parts that I don't want to put the contrast on, you see. On some of the parts I can just do like a dabbing motion as well. I find that works well. Just to sort of push the contrast paint around. Works quite nice. But not too much, otherwise I find what happens is it pulls it, it kind of lifts too much off if you put a bit too much pressure on. So I kind of just dab it on. A quick disclaimer, I don't want to appear to be an expert at this. I'm still very new to it, but this is just what works for me, really.
Hello.
Yo.
Sorry, boys, I had to dip quickly.
Yeah, you alright? Everything good?
Yeah, well, me mum's fella fucking blacked out and knocked himself out on the floor.
Oh, wow. What's occurring? Is he...
Well, he had a heart attack in the beginning of the year, didn't he?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I mean, he had a couple of stents done, but when I got round there, he was fucking laying on his front on the floor.
Jesus.
So I put him in the recovery. I put him in the recovery position and just kept talking to him because he was conscious when I got round there.
Yeah.
And they'd already found the ambulance. They was on their way, but he thinks he stood up too quick because my mum asked him to cut the chicken up.
Yeah.
So he's got up too quick. He said he felt himself feel funny. So as he went to sit down,
yeah,
that was it. He just went.
Jesus.
And he's got like a little cut and graze on his side of his cheekbone, and just under where his glasses sit. So I think where he's hit the deck, his glasses have dug into his nose and cut.
Yeah, Jesus. Oh.
Ew, I just heard that in stream. Is he all right? All right though.
Yeah.
He's come round now, and he was up and he'd got himself dressed and all that sort of shit. But what makes me think he's knocked himself out is because he peed himself.
Oh
yeah,
Yeah,
he's lost
so my mum
consciousness
said-
for a second or whatever.
My mum said she thought he was fitting because he went all stiff, and I said that's because of he's knocked
That's
himself
'cause he's
out
knocked
when he hit
himself
the
out.
floor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
but they've done
damn.
like an ECG on him when they turned up, and they said there's like a very borderline, like slight murmur or some shit. So they've said because of that and because of his blood dropped so dramatically for him to black out,
Yeah.
he should go to the hospital. And he's like,
Most
no, I'm not going.
definitely.
And my mum went, yes, you are.
Yeah,
You are."
yeah. You going?
Yeah. So they've took him to the hospital. I just said to him, if you need me to pick you up later, just give me a shout.
Yeah, Jesus.
Adrian.
Hi, Adrian. Oh, I didn't even see that.
Good
Hi,
job.
Adrian.
Good job. You just round the corner to bus round and
Adrian.
yeah, keep us
Ha-
posted.
Yeah, I will
man.
do, mate. Yeah, I will do. Will
Yeah,
do.
let us know.
Send him my love.
Cheers, boys.
Damn,
Yeah, dog.
that's wild. Where's he at? Is he not home right now?
No, they've took him to the hospital now.
Oh shit! Did it happen at home?
Yeah,
I
he was at
just
home,
just
yeah.
heard it in Scream.
Yeah, he was. He was sitting at the table. They're cooking Sunday dinner, so my mum's asked him to cut the chicken for her, and
Yeah.
he stood up, and he thinks that where he stood up too quick, he's gone
Ooh.
dizzy. He felt
Yeah.
himself be a bit wavy. He went to sit down, and then that was it. Just hit the deck.
Oof. Oof.
And he's quite a big geezer. He's not like fat, but he's quite
Yeah.
stocky. So
Yeah.
he had a bit of weight behind him.
Yeah, yeah.
Dying.
Sounds like quite a tough geezer as well, from what you've said before. So
Yeah, but he's like typical man. No, I'm not going to hospital.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
yeah,
Ambulance people turn up. No, I'm fine. There's nothing wrong with me. Well, there obviously is, mate.
yeah, yeah. I think that might be, pal.
Yeah. But he's nearly 66. You know what I mean? So he's like, don't want to be in hospitals and things like that. So
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah, I feel like I'm
That's
my
fine.
age. I'm like,
That's-
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
So
we
I
all
get
know,
it.
like, especially in fucking London, Dan. You know what the hospitals are like, mate? They're just fucking ramo. Just sit there for hours.
hours. Yeah.
That's insane. All right, I'll be right back. I hope he's all right though. Best
Cheers,
wishes,
buddy. Tell mate. Adrian.
Is he on?
Hello.
What up, Adrian?
Yeah,
What
Are you
up?
good?
yeah,
Hello.
yeah.
Alles good? Alles good, Adrian? He's a funny kid. Jake's not here, dude. Jake's gone. I think he's eating food.
Okay.
Turbo.
Hello.
It's after.
I'll try and pronounce it all right. Viget. What is it? Viget is dear.
Hmm?
Viget. I can't. Obviously, my the way I pronounce things is fucking shocking, but I think it's Viget is dear.
What does that mean?
How are you, innit? How are you?
I thought that was hobbyist too.
Going. Take.
Rob can tell us. How'd you say, how are you, Rob, in German? I thought you might be on speaker. You get it, yeah.
I thought it was hobbyist too, but my German is also terrible.
Duolingo chat shit if it's wrong.
Jake. Here. How come my feet guys so sick?
Was?
What's up? Jake's not answering?
He's not here.
He's not here, buddy. Don't touch me with your
Yeah.
damn hands.
I Jake? Jake! Sorry, you're sick.
Where the fuck is Jake?
Fuck your sake.
Hey, where the fuck is Jake? Say it!
Sorry. Jake, don't go in.
Jake's not here, buddy.
Oh.
Hmm?
Jake can come. Jake not fat. Jake not fat.
There we go.
Jake's veg.
And then margarine. Campa. Campa. Campa.
I do like that washed out look.
Mm.
Jake.
It does look cool.
Jake.
Jake, don't. Just call me Dad now. He's like, Dad, Father.
Well, Faja.
Butter, innit? Butter.
Fata. Is it Fata?
Mm.
Faja. Faja
Wow.
land.
Rao is wife, woman,
I'm
You've
fixing
been,
it.
you've been learning. You've been learning hard.
doctor, daughter, phone, son. Rob, how do you say "How are you" in German?
Do you know them or do you not know them? Is it a professional meeting or not? Normal, wie geht es dir?
Yeah, wie geht es dir? I told you.
Oder-
Yes, I got it.
Yeah. Yeah, or wie geht es Ihnen? Just like, how are you all?
I know
wie
phrases
geht's
now. Like, I've picked up phrases like "bis später."
Bis
Tut mir leid.
später.
Es tut mir
Später.
leid.
Es tut mir leid, ist gut. Na, mein was? Es tut mir leid, Kind. Nee, Entschuldigung. Nein, bitte, bitte. Nein,
Entschuldigung.
nein, nein, nein. Aufhören, aufhören. Nein. Say, Daddy, read English, bitte. Ah! That's my nail hand.
Is he kicking your ass? How is your nail hand?
He's okay. Be good.
Did it go right through?
Not all the way, but there's the mark. There's a little red spot here,
Oh,
No.
and then it went through here.
Lovely.
Okay.
like between the joint. Yeah, you're lucky,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And that thing was naughty. I mean, we found them on the roof again. They're like beautifully sharp, just old.
Yeah. Old school.
Yeah, but
Did you get-
thankfully the nail was nice and clean.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Did you
new or
get a
anything.
tetanus?
I had one last year when I stepped
Oh,
on a
yeah,
nail.
right, yeah. I stepped on one. I put me out. I beat one.
I've not done so. I've had 2 in my feet, and when I had a screw in my foot through a crack
Ooh.
right up the middle. That fucking sucked. It went to the second screw thing.
Fucking hell.
Gross.
Was not fun. I don't enjoy that. There's nothing you can do about it. It's such a quick pain that it's just like
Yeah.
it's really not that terrible. It just is like the thought of it is so bad. But every time I do it, I'm like, ah, and then I'm like, God damn it. I just hate knowing that something's probably in there. Yeah, go ahead and eat that sour, bub.
But did you just put your hand on it, like lean on it?
I was falling off so there was a board that there's like a bunch of boards, like the lattice work or whatever, you know how it's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
shit. So I was taking those off, clack, 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 like this, and they would give us like 2x4s, long 2x4s with fucking nails in them. So then I would chuck them down to the other one. Well, I was going from the top down, so the roof is like an angle like that.
Yeah.
So I threw it down, and it goes, lands directly next to another one, basically blending in, and all the nails facing up. So I accidentally almost fall down the roof from stepping into the insulation instead of on the beam, and I put my hand back and right on the fucking
So
thing.
your body weight was on it.
And then I felt it, and I couldn't let go. I had to drop and grab with this arm, and I was like, ah! And then I just didn't want to say anything, so I just wrapped it up, carried the fuck on.
Yeah. Did the man thing and just went, yes, they'd probably be fine.
I did not like it though. It hurt very fucking bad yesterday, but I worked again on the roof yesterday. I didn't even want to get on the fucking roof ever. And now I'm doing it. I have one hand the whole
Now
day.
look at you. You're practically a roofer.
Honestly, I fucking basically yeah. No, I couldn't do roofing, but I could. I did, I guess.
Mate, you won't catch me up there. I shit it walking on the fucking
Yeah, on the scaffold.
on the
It's
scaffold.
way scary up there, dude. Even Kyle got up there and he was horrified. You know how he was on the scaffolding, but
Yeah.
he went up there and fucking I couldn't believe it.
Jervo had the old Elvis
Mate,
leg.
my knees were fucking weak, mate.
Wobbling.
As Eminem said, mum spaghetti, his
Yeah.
arms weak.
Okay, I'll be right back, boys.
Love you.
So that I'm gonna leave them to dry before I do any detail on them. Good progress today. 3, was it Thunderwolves are called, built. They can get lacquered, primered. That's the one. They can get primered. And then once they're primered, I'll paint them. I'll give them a nice rundown with some paint in next week's stream. I'll probably do it Sunday, to be honest, because it's a week of Throne and Liberty again this week. I got a couple of videos to bash out as well, so I will be back on Sunday with more Warhammer, but I'll be back live Monday through to Friday, 10:30 in the morning through to about 4 p.m. I usually do, and I'll have a couple of videos going out this week based around Throne and Liberty. I'd like to do some 40k content, but I don't really know what to do in terms of 40k content because I'm nowhere near like pro at this stuff. I'm still learning, so that one's up for debate. I want to go down and visit Mighty Melee Games as well, who are who kindly I'm affiliated with. There's a link in my description for this video, for this stream, if you want to buy yourself some Warhammer. Good. Well, not just Warhammer, they do everything as well. So you can get paints there. Pretty sure they do brushes, all kinds of accessories, so like the cutting mats and stuff. I'm using an old mouse mat at the minute, an old mouse desk pad thing. Yeah, they do 40k stuff, Age of Sigmar stuff. They do all the small, like, other miniatures as well, for all the different kind of tabletop games. I'm pretty sure they do magic cards as well, because that's where I used to get mine, was from there. And they're a good bunch. Join the Discord as well, I'll add that. That's in the description too. make sure you go give them guys some love because they're really good people and they're like a small like community run store as well down in Shropshire. They've just had a new shop that's got, I think it's got like 6 tables in, and you can go and play there. It's a super cool place. That'd be a cool piece of content to do, to go and visit them and show people what's going on. But yeah, so I will be back tomorrow morning, Monday through to Friday, 10:30 till 4 p.m, playing Throne and Liberty, grinding that out, and more Warhammer over next weekend. It'll be Saturday or Sunday to be doing some of that. So yeah, until then, thanks for watching, everyone, and have a good rest of your Sunday, and I shall see you tomorrow morning. Take it easy. Peace.